So obviously on this trip, I learned a lot about Latin American, Caribbean agriculture. Learned a lot about sustainability and organic farming because a vast majority of the farms we went to were organic, which is awesome. Um, it should be more that way in the U.S. I I learned how to speak Spanish more. My Spanish came back. I learned how to converse with people appropriately from another country because I've never really been to another country where um, conversational expectations are a little bit different, and so it was kind of fun actually to learn how to what was appropriate to say and how to say it and etc. Um, so the most meaningful events to me were probably anything we did that um, had to do with outdoors and nature because I love being outdoors, and being in the Dominican really just it was amazing. I've never been in a climate like that, so it really meant a lot to me because I feel at peace outdoors. I think that being out there being out there in a place I had never been with new people, new awesome people was just a great experience. Also, the visit to the Batey was also pretty meaningful because those two little kids held my hands, which felt really nice. It felt nice to be loved for no apparent reason. Um, I think another event, I don't know if it's an event, but something that was meaningful to me was one, eating the food because I appreciate good food and I think that it was great to try a lot of new food, and also the whole project of trying to solve a problem or an issue that in the Dominican I thought was very meaningful because it was awesome to think critically about issues that I hadn't thought about before, but once I got to the Dominican, I did think about them, and it was nice to discuss with Dominican students how it was possible to solve them. So this experience to my academic career slash career plan, academic plans slash career plans would be, um, I've always wanted to do something with nature, wildlife, or the ocean, and this kind of confirmed that. I know this trip wasn't centered around natural beauty and stuff, but anytime we did get to do that, it was amazing. Like the snorkeling was another event that was so meaningful to me because I've never been to a tropical place where I got to go in the water like that, and that kind of confirmed that I really, really want to go into marine biology and stuff because it was just awesome to just look down at those fish and see how diverse it all was and how it was just kind of there. Like it didn't seem like there was a reason for all those fish to be there. Like why was the coral reef there? But it was incredible. So yeah, this kind of confirmed my want to go exploring and discover new things and be in natural beauty all the time. So this experience affected me as a person. That's kind of a tough one. I know definitely it affected me because the people who we went on the trip with I thought were awesome, and it blossomed some great new friendships for me. It also affected me because I really had never known I really had never been to another country that didn't speak English, and and also a country that was still developing. Um, and now that I know what those countries are like, it made me want to help more. Not that I pity them at all, but I think that why should the United States be so technologically developed and incredible and so many wealthy people when there's people in the Dominican and I mean other countries obviously who don't have much, and I mean really I think it's important that we should share the resources that we have, and being here kind of reinforced that idea in my mind. Finally, what are the people and events that contributed to these feelings? I already talked about snorkeling and being outdoors. People I met, I talked about the little kids from the Batey. Um, the Dominican students obviously were very influential because we spent so much time with them, but it was great to spend time with people who were Dominican and who it wasn't difficult to communicate with, so we could actually have deeper, less shallow conversations and work together, which was really cool. So that and the people who I went on the trip with also, the couple of them that I got really close with really affected my thoughts because it made the trip a lot more positive for me to have friends who I could talk to and talk about the things we experienced, to have people to talk about and discuss those things with every night at the hotel, really kind of broadened my experience, I would say. So yeah, that's basically how I felt about the trip. I think it was incredible, obviously. It makes me want to go to tons of new countries and discover so many new things, and I can't wait to do that.